This is the brand new Chancery Rosewood in London, which opened today. Not only did this transformation cost £1 billion to transform it from the old US Embassy office, but this is also the most expensive hotel I've ever stayed in and purchased. And this is the full tour to discover if Chancery Rosewood is your hotel. With 8 bars and restaurants, a spa with 25-meter pool, and one of the few rooftop bars in Mayfair, Chancery Rosewood is the opening of the year. This used to be one of the most secure buildings in London, and you can still see the 35-foot gilded eagle on the top. This was an original feature of the US Embassy because the eagle is the national bird for the US. The Grosvenor Square location holds a lot of history. What is special about the Bentley?
So the Bentleys, they have a story behind it. So there used to be Bentley boys that used to live on Grosvenor Square, and they used to do circuits. And this is to honor the story of them. And they actually opened the road up to have a full circuit.
So cool. The Eagle was built out of an air bomber.
A bomber aircraft. So it's got
bomber
parts.
aircraft.
Yeah. So when you go up to the Eagle bar, you'll be able to see the detailing of the Eagle, and you can see the parts of the bomber.
There are 144 suites in this all-suite hotel that just get bigger and bigger. I'll even show you one called the Ambassador Suite. You may be familiar with the Rosewood's sister property, which is the Rosewood London in Holborn, and that one has about 260 rooms. Laura described how all the rooms have views of the trees, so you almost don't feel like you're in a city. I love this toiletry bag. They have all these little things inside. Really nice toothpaste, mouthwash. They even have different buttons where you can have day scene, night scene, dimming, night scene. So it's a little bit more moody. Bathrobes also are some of the softest bathrobes I've ever felt. The book next to the bed, Poems of London. I opened it up to a random page on the poems. It says, "London is a vast ocean in which survival is not certain." Very inspirational. Coming for a stay, don't know if you'll survive. Everything is included in the minibar except the alcohol. That's pretty generous. So this is a white Negroni with apple and chai. This is the nicest Nespresso I've ever seen. Oh, look at these fine china cups with little eagles. Wow, so all of these are complimentary. Fruits, nuts, dried fruits, chips, and chocolate. All this ginger ale, soda water, lager, Soho lager. They also have a welcome snack of ham, bread, and mustard. The note says, a nod to our building's roots, this treacle bread dates back to 18th century America and now baked in-house with smoked ham. I think that's the spiciest mustard. Oh my god, I need water. I have no sinuses left. Okay, should we try a shortbread? Let's do it. This makes me want to try the afternoon tea even more, because if the shortbread is this good, think about what the afternoon tea is like. I am in Sarah, and this is the Mediterranean all-day dining restaurant that guests will have breakfast in. It has an open kitchen, so you can see all the magic that's happening, and a really cool bar. Right now I'm in the private dining room. I went for the rigatoni alla Zozana, which is smoked beef sausage, San Marzano ragu, and egg yolk. This is really fabulous. Jacqueline is one of 8 restaurants and bars the property will have. Come here for drinks, light snacks, and afternoon tea from top pastry chef Marius Dufay. Jacqueline embodies the Rosewood brand's philosophy called a sense of place.
Delicious, and they're all inspired by flowers, as you can see, and each one we have a scent which goes with it. So this
No
one's for
way.
the rose. Do you want to smell it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Right to
on the flower.
Oh, on the flower.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it enhances the flavor. That is so
It's amazing.
interesting. Wow.
Yeah, let me show you one tea.
What's the most popular tea or your most famous tea?
We have a signature blend called the Chancery Rosewood blend.
Okay.
A barbecue flavour.
That sounds a little gross.
Yeah. No, it is really nice.
That's so American though, barbecue. So the interior design is actually a mix of the 1920s and the 60s. And that's because this building was designed in the 60s originally for the US Embassy. And now it's been retransformed. One of my favorite facts is that they could add 3 levels to this structure, which typically you can't do because it's grade listed, but because they found the original architectural plans that had these extra floors on it, they could do these renovations. It also took 4 years to renovate, so they really stripped this property back to its bare bones, but they really wanted to maintain a lot of the original features and what made this building special in the first place. So you're gonna see original pillars, original ceilings, and then little tributes to that eagle. There are a couple restaurants that still aren't open. They're gonna open late September. One's Toby Masa, is a sushi restaurant. with 3 Michelin stars. That's gonna be amazing. An Italian restaurant with New York roots. I can't wait to check out the rooftop Eagle bar, and that's new. And then we can also get a close-up of that gilded eagle, which was made out of the plain pieces. That's nuts. I am in the Eagle Bar, which pays tribute to obviously the eagle, what this hotel stood for. I also love their menu because each signature cocktail is a tribute to the hotel or the surrounding area with a story behind it. So you learn so much, and it's such a knowledgeable bar. It's really fun to come to, and the view of the skyline is amazing. But it's also really cool because there's 2 very separate sides to the bar. If the event wasn't going on, you'd get kind of a 360-degree view. But no, this is actually completely separate. Like, you wouldn't even know what was going on in the other event. I met a gentleman who also told me a really interesting fact, and I'll show you, but there's this building that apparently Roosevelt used to go into. And when this was a US embassy, there's a tunnel underneath the ground that leads to that building. So I bet this US Embassy building had a lot of secrets, and there were a lot of things uncovered in the renovation. Good morning. This is such nice coffee. I ordered the acai bowl. This is the cafe. They have indoor and outdoor seating, light bites, coffee. The most popular item has then been the brioche, but they also have lunch food if you're working in the area and just want to pop by, and it looks really good. I'm on my way to meet Elizabeth, the art concierge of this hotel. It's gonna be amazing. She pointed out expensive vases for sale, and I thought they really needed a sign. I'm on my way to afternoon tea, but the art tour was really cool. Elizabeth shared with me that there are over 800 pieces of art and 200 artists. There are quite a few pieces that were commissioned for this hotel, which means the artists created them for the Rosewood Chancery. And even if the artists had never curated a piece or took orders, they did for this hotel. So you'll find a lot of original pieces, a lot of interesting stories behind the artwork too. This is a fun scene of London, and you can see the hotel, the eagle, the bombers. This is Oscar Wilde, who lived on the square, actually. So this artist did some research, saw that Oscar Wilde lived on the square, created this art out of paper used by Savile Row, famous men's tailors. It does cost about, I think, £150, but it's open to anyone. So even if you're not staying, you can do an art tour. The Grosvenor Junior Suite is one level above entry level. This level 2 junior suite is the same room I have, but with balcony access. I'm just getting ready for the afternoon tea, but I just learned that the Ayers green marble in the bathroom was the last slab imported from India. So you cannot find this marble anywhere anymore besides at the Chancery Rosewood. The designers or people who were in charge of getting this slab took 500 trips to India to make sure it was exactly what they wanted and to bring it over. Great choice. This restaurant was named after Jacqueline Kennedy, who was JFK's wife, and he's an American president, if you didn't know, but you can see, again, the history threading through this hotel. And this tea is a sensory exploration of tea through 3 different distinct chapters, each celebrating the harmony between tea and florals, which inspire every course and flavors they create. They have over 200 teas from almost 50 countries. This is the mountain mint tea. Let's try it. If you haven't seen my Countryside Hotels series, watch that. 2 more hotels are coming. But if I can do more hotel openings like this, I would love to, because this has been so magical with everyone's energy, the employees, the guests coming, and show you guys what is available so we can find your hotel. Asaya Spa offers a 25-meter pool and state-of-the-art gym, along with restorative experiences. Treatments range from 250 to 800 pounds and can be combined with fragrances to boost specific emotions. This sauna is the perfect temperature. Really nice in here. And the music is playing. I don't know who thought to have chair beds, but I love you. You're amazing. This is an ice bath, and it is 2 degrees Celsius. I dipped my finger in for 1 second, and I still cannot feel it. They also limit the gym memberships to 50 people. So even if you get a treatment here, you cannot use the gym. You can only use the gym if you are a guest or a member. So far, this is the most expensive gym and spa membership I've heard of. The spa and gym memberships here start at $12,000 and go all the way up to £35,000. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is so excited. Thank you. This is spacious. How do I roll these shades down? Automatic shades. As they say in some parts of England, posh-like. I'm just kidding, no one's looking at me.
First, you have the headrest that's been personalized with the Rosewood initials.
Ooh, yes, personalized headrests.
It's been modified with the specs that the hotel wanted in terms of color, in terms of design.
Yes.
It's nice, unique, and they both have private number plates.
You hear people go, wow, that's the new Bentley Bentayga. So what does this car retail for? $250,000. The Chancery Rosewood has £500,000 in vehicles, 2 Bentleys. So a lot of people come and shop at Harrods then?
Yes, Harrods is very popular for shopping. Also Selfridges, Vista Village is an outlet.
Who's the most interesting person you've taken in the car so far?
I've taken a lot of royals from the Middle East.
That's pretty cool. Wow, that was so fun. It was amazing. Yeah, it was so cool. Thank you. And these suites just keep getting bigger and bigger. In fact, here is the Ambassador Suite. And I literally forgot to mention the best part. Check in whenever, check out whenever. Guest relations told me that this is an elevated Rosewood 2.0, and it's a bit of a higher end Rosewood. So the brand is trying to elevate with this hotel, and Rosewoods that are being built are looking up to this hotel as their new standard. So, is the Chancery Rosewood your hotel?